because they haven't allowed God to accept them. I can't push my way in there, Sister Alice. I can't force. She said it this morning. The Spirit draws you in. He draws you in. So why am I going to try to force myself back? There's only one way back there, and that's only if I have the kiss of God on me, which is His approval. But then there's one thing, I mean, and this is a part that really got me, and I experienced this in church good. I mean, preaching a lot. And the church we was at, I mean, I was preaching there, and I was preaching out of town, and staying pretty busy, actually, for me. And all of a sudden, everything was torn apart. Everything. I lost everything. My home, my family. Come on, somebody. Ended up losing my church that I was going. Had the Lord require me to leave there. I lost everything. Everything that I felt that I had worked up for. Everything that I thought that I had built and established, and oh, look at this all around me. I owned 2 vehicles and you know, bought them, and you know, credit was good, and bought a house, and money was good, and then every bit of it was stripped away. And I said, I look back, and at the time I didn't understand it. But then I look back and I said, God, I had done all of this, committed all this to you, and now I'm completely torn apart. I've lost. I thought when I give everything to God and surrender everything to Him, that it was going to be good. Come on, don't we think that? Well, I'm going to totally sell out to God. So everything is roses now. He's going to take care of everything. And everybody up here preaching how God, He's our provider, and He's our healer, and He's our deliverer, and He's every bit of that. But what happens when you experience where it seems like you experience the very opposite of who they say He is? Woo. So now I'm laying in the floor, been totally cut up. Totally cut up. Lost everything that I thought made me. Character. All these personalities, all my opinions, all my theologies, all my beliefs that I thought made Aaron Bird who Aaron Bird is, was now ripped apart. Completely torn apart. Sick. Couldn't help it. Come on, somebody. Well, nothing that anybody could do to help it. It was just the way it is, or the way it was. And here I'm just totally not preaching anymore. Come on. Not able to do anything anymore. And I felt like nobody understood where I was at. Couldn't get any help from anybody. Come on, so when you sell out to God, He keeps you to Himself. He's not going to share you with Him. So now He says, well, everybody else was to you, that's who I am. And He makes you trust Him to go through where you're at. He makes you lean on Him. Where I once was leaning on my parents, where I once was leaning on the pastors of the church, now He made me lean on Him. And I didn't like it at the moment, because I was having to walk this thing by faith and no longer walking by sight. Come on, Sister Jennifer. I'm having to walk through this thing and have no clue how to feel my way through there. Come on. Is there something? Is there some way in there? And what you'll do is you'll try to find another way. Well, maybe I can sneak in around over here. Oh, no. Ain't no open door over there. Come on. Well, maybe I can go over here. Maybe I can make my way in there. Oh, my gift will make room for me. So now I'm going to learn how to play the drums. I'm going to learn how to play the piano. I'm going to go get some singing lessons so I can force my way to this next place. And there is only one way in there. They were shredded up, laid down here in front, had no life in them. The blood was completely drained out of them, which the Leviticus says that the life of the flesh is in the blood. So the very life was drained out of them. It's emotionless. Come on, I was there. I was emotionless. I found myself slipping into a depression. Had no clue how to get out of where I was. Couldn't get no word to get me out. I mean, I want everybody to prophesy over me. And couldn't get no word to get me out. Come on. It's the truth. Trying to find every way to get out, and I just couldn't pick. Now I feel like I'm in the same place that I was back then because I'm strapped to the floor. Some of us call it carpet time, where the Lord keeps you on your face. Come on, you can't sleep at night. You're restless. You're hopeless. You have no peace in mind, and you're just stuck to the floor. I'd get in the floor, but I don't want to mess my good suit up. But we're just stuck to the floor. I'm real. Y'all lie, but I'm real. And we can't get up. We don't have the energy to get up. So now I'm having flashbacks back there. And so now I say, well, what was all this for? Why would I give myself to God just to go back? I thought God never go. Oh, I hear the scriptures. Let's say, forgetting those things that are behind you, I'm reaching forward to those things that are